Bring it. Do we get to do this puzzle room? Because this looks cool. Oh no, they probably already would have done it. This is the one that they did.
There's no one here.
The computer's been turned on.
Yeah, maybe Dio and Kay did that.
The balls?
A lion.
Eating a sun.
A sun?
Has a couple of input fields for user ID and password. Good to know, Dim.
We probably can't use it unless we know what those are.
Why don't you put something in?
Sure, I'll give it a shot. Yeah, just as I thought.
Why did you randomly come up with KSDA4IUSD? And then a 9-letter password.
Might as well forget about this thing for now. We can't get anywhere without a password. Let's see if we can
Or
find
a
any other
username.
clues. This is the director's office after all. If we turn the place upside down, we're bound to find something. Shall we?
Oh, are we actually investigating this? If I turned and headed off toward a bookshelf, leaving me alone next to the desk. I felt compelled to stay and found myself staring at the screen. A lion biting... Oh, is this going to be like a where this branch ends until we do something else? That thing. If the ninth lion ain't the sun. Remember death. If the ninth lion ain't the sun. The ninth lion? Then... Remember death. Okay. Remember death. Remember death. Oh, these are past things, because Dio didn't die in that one this way. Is that a different way he died? I think that's one we haven't found yet. I don't think we got this yet. I want to put like remember death. R-E-M-B-E-R. That wouldn't fit. I think it's an anagram. I'm not good with anagrams. Here's a question for Incism. Do I know this? Is there a way I'm supposed to know this? 'Cause I don't think there is. We were... Can I open up my flowchart? I cannot. Cannot open my flowchart. It's just saying remember death of the people that we saw. Right now, the only thing that we remember death of that actually has like any significance is 019 or 016 from Clover. I don't think we have an ID or a password. We were told not to read these yet. That's why we're not doing it. This is the stuff we just got. 10 Commandments. The floor. The knife. Gentle points. Latin phrase that remember death, mortality. Can I type that in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 9 and 9. I don't think we can do this yet. It was no good. I didn't know anything. Still, I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd seen the ID and password somewhere. We were trying to figure out if we knew this one already here in the director's office. I don't think we do. I don't think we do. I don't think we have what we need to figure. Yeah, I didn't think so either. Thank you. We would have sat there. At least I would have sat here trying to think of reasons. So I think that's one good branch. Where can we go next? Let's go down this little branch. That's a cool ending we can't get to. I think this is where we betray Kay. Yeah, we betray Kay and go do these things. Let's do these two little ones. Yeah, I was about to say, I would think I would know that. I think this is just a quick end, to be honest. I think we give somebody 9 points and they leave. I don't remember who these are, though. But we're going to do every single one.
Round 2. Please start.
Oh, this is where we betray Luna, I think. Yeah, we betray Luna. Yep. Should probably kill us after that. Quark still gets the 9 points, though.
Points have. Please check.
Sigma, why? You promised. How could you? Why won't you say something?
Because we might find a clue to getting out of here in this other timeline. It's okay. You'll survive in the correct one, we think.
At least give me an excuse. Say you wanted to protect everybody, or you slipped and hit the wrong button. Anything. I don't care if it's a lie. Just say something. I can't trust you anymore, can I? I see. All right then. You did it so that you could get more points, right?
I wanted to say no, but I couldn't. She was right. I shut my eyes and turned away.
I trusted you. Goodbye.
Luna's face twisted as she spun away, but not before I saw tears glistening in the corners of her eyes. My heart sank into my stomach like a lump of lead. I'd lost something very precious. Like they say, trust takes years to build, but only a second to break. Amen. If only I could have taken that second back, but that was impossible. Unless I hit this button and actually went back and did it, but we're not going to do that. Life only moves in one direction. Wow. And you only get to make your choices once. In real life, that's true. In the game, it's not. The past is the past, and it stays there.
Hey! Where do you think you're going?
Isn't it obvious? I'm going to look for Quark.
Hey! Wait!
Making sure we can't skip this. Clover yelled after him, but Temnioji ignored her and continued toward the magenta door. She glared at his receding back and muttered something under her breath. Something must have happened between them.
Tenmyoji, you're going to go look for Quark, right?
Yeah, So?
I want to help.
No thanks.
Really?
Much as I'd like to say that, I need all the help I can get. Think you can give me a hand?
Of course. Let's go.
They headed off toward the magenta door together. Clover was left standing by herself, brows furrowed and head down, deep in thought. Then suddenly she stood up straight and took off through the cyan door. Vroom. I turned and saw that only Phi and Kay were left. Where's
He
Dio?
went off toward the yellow door while you and Luna were talking.
He just walked out?
Yes. He did check the results before he left.
Yep, I bet he wasn't very happy. If I had chosen Betray, he'd be sitting pretty with 9 BP right now.
I imagine he would. Fortunately, Phi is much too clever for that. That was why I chose Ally. It was an easy decision.
But if you betrayed her, then you'd have been able to get out of here. I would have been able to get out of here.
Perhaps. But I made a promise to Phi.
Promise, huh? Oh, it hurts. You're really sure Kay wouldn't betray you?
Of course not. I'm not an idiot. I didn't really have a choice, though. The only option was to trust him.
That's so.
Yeah. Don't you think that's important? Trusting someone, I mean.
They are really making us feel
We should
horrible
go
at
look
this
for
art
Quark,
one.
too.
Oh,
Indeed. Best we split up, wouldn't you say?
I can't wait till we don't have to do that arc again. We did say, and each of one of us left to a different area of the facility. I took the magenta door, Phi went to the yellow door, and Kay took the cyan door. Still new because I can't skip. Where's that? Oh, the pantry, which we still haven't done yet. Column Bay, where we were. But no matter how hard I looked, Quark was nowhere to be found. Eventually, I decided to head back to the warehouse. They found Quark! What's going on? You found
Be
him?
here if I hadn't.
Where was he?
Like I'm gonna tell you that.
Just asking. Jeez. Did I do something wrong?
You broke your promise to Luna. I don't like people who break promises.
Okay. There was no rebuttal for that. Well, I'm glad you found him.
Ha! Oh, you got some balls saying that, acting like you give a shit about him.
Is he okay? He looks tired.
He's just sleeping. Seems somebody.
Oh, he's not dead!
Anesthetic.
He's not dead! Who?
Hell if I know. And honestly, I don't really care anymore.
Why not?
Quark's safe. Now, all I have to do is get him out of here, and this'll all be over.
Wait. You make it sound like you can get out of right now.
I can. Well, he can.
How?
Didn't you see the results? Quark's PP is
9.
exactly.
So you're gonna have him pull the lever and open the number 9 door?
Yeah. Of course, he's gonna need my help to do that.
But what about you? You've only got 4. Even if you can get the door open, you'll...
3. Now, maybe some of you are thinking. You're thinking, oh ho. If my BP is too low, then I'll just have someone with enough BP open the door. And I'll just slip through when it's open. But that's not gonna happen. If you think you can be sneaky, well...
Nope.
Think I don't know that? Doesn't matter though. So long as Quark is safe, then
My guard was down. I barely even saw him move. It wasn't until pain exploded in my stomach that I realized Tenmyoji had kicked me. Blah. Herk. I let out a restrained sort of wheeze and collapsed to the floor. Blinking against the pain, I managed to find Tenmyoji again. He had maneuvered Quark up to the number 9 door. Stop, Tenmyoji. Moving made me retch, and before I could recover and call out again, he'd done it. Tenmyoji had pressed Quarks against the lever. Looked back at me over his shoulder. The number 9 door has been opened.
Sorry. Door's almost open, so it's time I was on my way.
Timmy, don't be an idiot. If you go through there, you'll...
Believe me, I know. But I gotta stay with him as long as I can. Couldn't live with myself if I just tossed him out there unconscious, you know?
You'd rather him wake up and see your dead body. Get it. Totally makes sense. Stay here.
Can't do that.
Why not?
There's a killer here. It's too dangerous. I can't take that risk with Quark's life.
He's gonna go out on his own terms, which is terms from somebody else, instead of being here with the killer.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
See ya.
Don't do it! Tenmyoji! This one was a short ending. Pretty much. I would have liked if we got more information. I wonder if this is going to be the end of it, though.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
That was how it ended. How Tenmyoji died? Had Quark escaped? I don't know. I laid my hand gently against my aching stomach and stared up at the ceiling. Faint, approaching footsteps echoed through the warehouse. One of them was a killer. Whatever. Didn't matter anymore. I was never going to see the outside world again. Perhaps it would be better if I just let them kill me. I lay back and closed my eyes. Next question, is this an end that'll go on the save slot? Probably not. But it's game over instead of to be continued, so it isn't ending. Nope, of course not. That's an end. We don't know this one yet. How can Phi and K be saved? Warehouse B. I don't remember this one. But we can't do it yet because we don't have a question mark. Okay, so let's keep doing this side. We're going to go up here. We hit Ally last time. We're going to hit Betray this time. We're doing this entire left arc as much as we can. Boop. So we're sitting pretty right now. As Phi and I stepped out of the AB room, I could see the others running toward the monitor, shoving and pushing to get closer. This game does take forever, but I think it's worth it. Tenmyoji was left behind, his footsteps slow, heavy plod. What had happened to make him like that? Were you telling the truth? If our BP hits 0, do we really...
Well, you chose Betray because of what I said, right? Don't worry. You made the right choice.
You better not have lied to me, so I'd choose Betray. Thanks, Joy. I always like it when people do that. They're chilling and they have this in the background. Hi, people in the background. Thanks for having me on in the background. You guys are awesome.
Well, Zero will tell you if I lied or not.
Zero?
Yo, what's up? Siggy! Fido! Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results.
You'll see in a minute.
We're still gonna. We're gonna have that as names, Siggy and Fido.
Let's go, Sigma.
Hey, what do you mean Zero's gonna tell me? Hold on! Dang it!
Good. Looks like you're all here. Finally.
I miss the voice actor, so we're gonna listen to him. Woo!
Ambidex game! Round 1! The results!
If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
We're all still alive. That's great. Ooh, Alice hit ally. Oh, we have to. Our first one was against Luna. Ugh.
Here
Ugh.
are the results from your game.
I feel like this timeline, Luna's gonna kill everybody.
Let us check the numbers
Oh.
on our bracelets.
Out of everybody that we have the option to betray, I never want to betray Luna. So nice.
Sigma, why did you and Fight do that? All we had to do was choose ally 3 times, and we could all escape together.
I didn't want to betray Luna.
After this, we only would have needed 2 more rounds and we would have all had 9 points.
See, look, I didn't want to. I did it last time. I just did that this time.
But now why?
I hung my head. There was no way I could look her in the eye and try to explain what I'd done.
It was me. I told him to betray you.
What?
There's a way to get out faster. If you're successful twice with Betray, you'll get 3 points each time, which gives you 6. That means you'll have 9 BP after the second AB game.
I know that. Is that why you chose Betray? So you can escape before the rest of us?
Hey, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to get out first or anything. Just wanted to have a little leverage.
How is leverage supposed to help you?
Well, I was planning on getting out of here with everybody else, and he...
You're lying. What makes you think I'm going to believe that?
Their eyes met for a long moment, but all I could see in Luna's was sadness and disappointment. Vi opened her mouth, then shut it again and looked away. I was about to apologize to Luna when...
Hey, what were you thinking?
I'm sorry, Alice. I didn't think you'd choose ally.
What? You really think I'd betray you?
Well, no. That's what I thought at first.
But Kay told you to choose betray, didn't he?
Yes, I did. I was sure you would vote similarly.
Are you listening? I'm not going to vote betray against Clover.
Is that so? You never considered that we might choose to betray you?
What?
Clover would never choose that, of course. But what if I was your sole opponent? I understand it might seem strange of me to say this, but who would trust a man who hides his face? If I were in your position, I would be quite certain my masked opponent would choose betray.
Well, but it wasn't just you. Clover was there too.
Yes, she was. But if I'd chosen to end an argument by force, do you think she would have had any chance? I was certain you'd choose betray for that very reason.
So that was why you did it.
Is Alice going to be talked down here?
After he explained his thinking to me, I thought he had a good point.
I think Alice just got talked down.
I understand.
I'm so sorry.
I apologize. This is very unfortunate.
The past is the past. There's no point complaining about it.
Okay, another one where Alice
I'll just
isn't
have
crazy
to try
yet.
and get those points back in the next AB game.
With Betray. That was when I finally noticed Dio, Cork, and Tenmyoji.
Let me give you a little warning, Tenmyoji. That little shit is a hell of an actor. I'll bet you money he's a born con man. I don't know what he is to you, but if I were you, I'd trust that kid as far as I could throw him, and at your age, that can't be much. You hearing me, old man? Keep an eye on him.
It looked like things hadn't gone as planned for the other teams either. Nonetheless, we all seem to have reached some sort of truce.
Zero, when does the next round start?
What makes you think we'll be having another round?
And to refresh people's memory, we can skip dialogue we've seen and gone through already.
I'd say it's going to be 10 me oldie. Or alas.
Somebody who might die the next round. Oh, because they're getting 0 points.
Or maybe everyone?
What?
Why?
Yeah. Why am I going to die?
I guess I can tell you why. Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized, just like when you break the rules.
Correct him. We've only done the far right
Sure,
and the far
I
left.
already told you what the penalty is.
I don't want to see the needles. No.
Correct.
Stop showing me needles. Okay. So, if I had been right, but how did she know that Zero would say that?
I see. Alice, Luna, and I only have 1 BP. That means we'd have less than 0 if we lost 2 points.
What? What the hell? This is important stuff. Why didn't you tell us about this earlier?
So it'd be more fun? Maybe? Or I thought I had an auto. Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry's not going to cut it. I thought you were supposed to tell us the rules, not hide them.
Well,
Is there anything else you conveniently left out? It's not fair to make people play a game without explaining all the rules.
I think
For
it's
reals.
fair. After all, it's not like anybody else knew. Right?
No, that's not
Right,
fair.
Fido?
Yeah. I guess so.
So she's supposed to know that by, like, she does know that. You're told. I took a moment to go over everything in my head that we already know. Still got taken away in his car after writing the paper, which I hope he passed, by the way. What are we doing? Like Kay said, we needed to at least try to find another way out. So we're just looking around. We do all these. Skip. Bum bum bum. Dead lady. We can tell Luna's talking to us, though. Oh, this is when we didn't have a lot of time. How should we pair
We're
up?
almost out of time. I'll just explain it as fast as I can. Just like before, there are only 3 possible combinations.
We have to... It's going to be, I think, the red one is what we pick. Because the other one we pick green and blue. The options finally laid out for us were the following. Option A. That's great. We only really have the one option. Because again, I'm looking here, blue and green, which tells me we pick red. Or we're forced to pick red. Which means we go with Clover and Alice. So who's going where?
I'm not going with Kay. I had enough of that last time. Thank you very much.
Oh dear. Seems I'm not wanted.
I'd like Luna to come with us.
Huh? Me?
Need someone gullible for the next round?
Hey, shut up.
You nailed it on the head.
Aren't you my partner?
Maybe. But I don't want her to think that means I agree with you.
You betrayed me last time, Fi. And Dio, you betrayed Tenmyoji.
Ah, come on. Didn't I tell you? It was Quark who...
Dio! Stop saying that!
Anyway, Fi and I won't be choosing Betray this time. Your BP's 1 right now, isn't it? If you chose ally and we chose betray, what would it be?
-1. I'd die.
I didn't want to say it straight out, but yeah. We're not gonna go that far just to get out of here. Right, Fi?
Yeah.
That's a lot of ellipses.
Then I'm going to take a chance on you.
Luna, are you sure about this?
Yes. I've made up my mind.
I'm not gonna
And
change
that
it.
means Quark and I will be going with Kay, since it looks like Alice is pretty determined.
Yes, I am.
Then I get to go with Alice again. I'm totally good with that. What I did to Alice last time was really bad. I want to try to make up for it.
So we're going with option C then?
We did all this
That means each
discussing,
group
and then
is going
yeah,
through a
we had.
complimentary door.
Okay.
Sigma, Alice, and Clover are going through the red door. Tenmyoji, Quark,
We've
and
paired
Kay
with
are
them
going through the
before, I
green door.
think, right?
And finally, Dio, Luna, and I are going through the blue door.
I think we
Any
have.
objections?
10 seconds.
If there were any objections, there was no time.
Let's go.
The announcer's voice filled the room as we ran for our doors.
2, 1, 0.
Bing pong, bing pong.
Chromatic doors closing.
Bring on the next puzzle room. Now that I realize what that view is for, it makes more sense. I wish they put like us in there so we could see it scanning our bracelets or something. I always just thought that was a random slide. Eh? Just a dead end?
There are 3 doors, but it looks like they're all locked.
I wonder what this thing does.
Opens the
Well,
door.
It's got a lever.
Can you pull that, Sigma?
Sure thing. And again, we don't complain like a man. Men don't complain. They grumble, but they do it anyway. Yeah? Well, that's interesting.
It opened the door on the right.
Seems kind of weird. I mean, why just that one? What about the other 2?
Details, details. Hardly seems important to me. They gave us the way forward. I say we take it. Come along now.
Then let's go. Without waiting for a response, Alice strode off toward the open door. Clover and I hurried to follow. Actually, I'm curious. There's 1 or 2 more branches, I think, down this way, if I remember correctly. We get to go to the pantry!
Whoa! This is amazing. Who'd ever need this much underwear?
Underwear?
Well, I mean, all these boxes and stuff are panties, right? And there are a lot of boxes. Isn't that what it said on the door?
Clover dear, it didn't say panty.
Pantry?
It's where you keep food.
Oh, I guess that
And
makes more
she's
sense.
learned, right? Wow. Oh. Her face had turned an especially amusing shade of red. This one's got some funny jokes hidden in easy mode. Oh, we're never going to see them then. That's unfortunate. Oh. There's some good jokes in here, but that was a good one. What do you think this is?
I'd say it's a water storage tank.
It's totally full of water.
Okay.
The stuff on the shelves looks like it's mostly bread, maybe a few pastries, but no panties.
Dang it. No panties. Just food.
Clover was right that there's a lot, though.
Edible panties. That looks like you could live here for quite a while.
I'd have to agree.
Then what do you think this place is for?
Maybe it's where they quarantine sick people.
Didn't we tell you about Radical 6?
No.
I guess that story really was true.
You're saying that the reason they've got all this food and water is so they can keep the infected people here? That's ridiculous. I'm not infected with some weird disease. I don't want to spend the rest of my life locked up in a metal box.
Me either. Giving us food is all well and good, but no spare underwear? That's unforgivable.
Amen.
Seriously? How long are you guys going to keep making fun of me for that?
Because it's great. I would do that for a long time. And I hope if I did something that stupid, you'd do the same thing to me. So let's get started. That's actually a true thing. Don't give a joke. Don't keep joking on somebody if you can't take a joke. You gotta know when to stop. Anyway, I'm going to use the restroom real quick before we get started on this room. So I'll be right back.